Hello, this is Pastor Rick, and I want to welcome you to our Sunday Forum for this Sunday, December the 22nd, the Sunday right before Christmas Eve. We have a wonderful topic, and that is focused on the Christmas tree. How do you make your Christmas tree a witness to Christ? Now, to frame this whole theme, I want to tell you a story about a friend of mine who is Jewish, who visited me when I lived in St. Paul, Minnesota. And when he came into our house, he saw our Christmas tree, much like this one. And he asked me what the Christmas tree meant. He had been in hotels, more institutions, hospitals, and seen the Christmas tree. He was Jewish. He knew it was a Christian symbol, but he didn't know what it meant. And so for the first time, I had to explain the Christmas tree as a witness to Christ. And this is what I told him. The whole symbolism of the tree was actually pagan, but Martin Luther baptized it, so to speak, made it Christian. And what he emphasized is that at this time of the year, we bring in an evergreen tree to symbolize Christ coming in Bethlehem, bringing eternal life, which is evergreen. And to emphasize what Christ brings, Christ coming into our home, it's always covered with light, that Jesus comes as the light of the world. Now, as many of you know, I always use real candles on the Christmas tree, and I light them because wow, when I experienced that in Germany, I thought nothing symbolized Jesus as the light of the world more than a live candle. And so I've got live candles all over the Christmas tree, and I have a bucket of water over on the side just in case. And so here you have Jesus coming, bringing eternal life, which is evergreen. He comes as the light of the world. And to lift up the story, almost everyone has either a star at the top of the tree to emphasize the Star of Bethlehem, where the wise men could find Jesus coming from the east. Or what I have is an angel coming to the shepherds proclaiming the good news of salvation. So there's usually something spectacular at the top, which ties into one of those two stories. And then at the bottom, we have gifts. Now it's interesting. Christ comes, evergreen, light of the world, come bringing us gifts, and in response, we give one another gifts. And that's the whole Christian message. We are loved by God, and then God says, in response, we are to love the neighbor, and that's the symbolism of the gifts. And so this is, in total, our witness to Christ. And we bring decorations, personal ones, religious ones. We put them on the tree to say how special this Christmas tree is, this witness to Christ. Now there's one more symbol that I don't have here, but many people do, and that is under the tree, nestled in among the gifts, is a creche, a nativity scene, where we have Mary and Joseph and the baby, the scene telling the story of the birth of Christ. And growing up, we always had a nativity scene underneath the tree with all the camels and the shepherds and the sheep, Mary and Joseph, and of course the baby nestled in a manger. And the way our parents did it is they would have the wise men off in the back bedroom, and after Christmas, slowly, the 12 days of Christmas, the wise men would move through our house until Epiphany, usually around January the 6th, where then finally the wise men would link up with the shepherds who had been waiting for them, I guess, Mary and Joseph and the baby. And that way we could understand that the wise men came, well, probably 2 years after the birth of Jesus. And so a point of our Sunday Forum is to talk about your tree. Not just how personal it is and how meaningful, but how is your tree a witness to Christ in your family? Or when your friends come over and visit you, how would you tell the story of Christ by using your Christmas tree? So let me close with an assignment. I want to challenge you to take Take a picture of your Christmas tree this week and send it to me at Emmanuel Lutheran Church. Send me a photograph of your witness to Christ through your Christmas tree. I would love to see it and talk about all these examples of witnesses to Christ in your homes this Sunday. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye now.